Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House at the new location. So what I did, I disconnected the fridge slash freezer and I disconnected the ceiling fan in the bedroom. And what I did was I hooked up the battery bank heater mats right there, USB powered. So both of them are on. They will be the only basically, well, the load other than the main charge controller, and this is just a smart switch that I'm using as a, well, it's a charge controller that's not working, it's just a smart switch I'm using it as. So this doesn't bring in any solar, I'm just using it as a relay type of thing, and this is the main relay. So we're overvolting. Because I didn't have anything disconnected the batteries, so the batteries are totally full. So what I have it preset at is the load comes on at 13 volts and then it will shut off at 12.8 volts if the batteries ever get down to 12.8, which is be pretty friggin' rare for that to happen. So that will give the sand and the batteries a nice continuous warming effect going on. Now, because of the transfer of well, since this thing has hit the road, the sand has settled, so you can see quite a difference in the height level as the sand settled down in my battery box all the way around. So technically I could add more sand, but I'm not going to get into cooking sand and all that. Sorry. Now, one other thing I'm going to do is I put the mattress here and it worked well. So it stopped this pantry from falling over and it stopped these pantry doors from falling open and the stuff with contents coming out. So I left the bed like that. The heater I just moved. But in here is the on-demand hot water tank, which I'm going to take home with me today from this visit because I have to keep it warm. There's still some water in it from use, so I have to deal with that nonsense. I leave the battery packs just in case and the light bulb, but everything else, Starlink, air conditioning, whatever. Here's my new view. My dad's trailer's right there. Let's look out and see what kind of view I have. Oh my. Wind turbines. And it is October the 25th. Halloween is coming, guys. Pretty nice looking scene there for the tiny house. Love to own a country property like this, but just can't seem to find one. Oh, we lost some thingamabobbies in the move. Not a big deal. How did the... Okay, we moved around some fire extinguishers as well. No biggie. Everything else here seems to be okay. Now we're on a slight lean this way, guys, because of the way it is, but is what it is. There's Hula Girl. She won't be getting much sun on this side of the world, so I'll put her over here. She'll get a little bit of sun there. Oh, shit. The spice rack went for a shit, and the spices. Water looks to be decent. I got the bypass open. Everything's going to remain open and get this crap out of here. What I still have to do, though, guys, is I still want to run the 14-2 wire from the pump all the way down to the control center. And when I get back in town, one of the electrical shops we go to has a bunch of rocker switches on for 50 cents a piece. I'm gonna go there after this place and buy like a half dozen for different items in the tiny house, because I need a switch for the bedroom fan, I want to switch for this pump, I want to switch for the on-demand pump. I'm gonna need switches, period, okay? So I gotta clean up this mess. I think salt or something went everywhere. Oh, wonderful. But other than that, everything else survived. The light bulb survived here. There we go. So, pretty good. Alrighty. So now that my batteries are going to stay cozy warm throughout this winter while I'm away, I'll keep on trucking with everything else. Laundry went for a shit and everything. There you go. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm shocked that we didn't have any issues with the IBC totes, but you never know. Shocked. I'll clean this up and I'll get back to you. Alrighty guys, so I got the Panda washer here and spin dryer, and I'm just going to empty out the water as much as I can get out of it for now. So I'm going to just take the drain hose, drop it over the edge of the tiny house, and off she runs. That's easy. I'll tilt it up, give it a nice tilt, make sure to get out as much water as I can. And that way it's kind of good to go for winter time. So freezing temps. So I kind of tilt it at different angles because I'm sure there's a trap in there. Most washers have a trap built in, so the pump has a little bit of water for priming. But this one looks pretty dry now. Hey, hey, hey! Gotta love it. Got rid of a lot of water out of that. That was good. Give this little line a shake. See if we can get any more. Probably not enough in there to hurt anything now. So I never had issues before, so don't plan on having issues again. So this is the main thing. Okay. Towel. Alright guys, I'll grab the camera here, sorry about that. So, what I did, because we're kind of on an angle here, I just got the drain right level to the floor with a towel just in case there's any more water. But the most important part is to let the air get in that hose and throughout the unit by leaving these doors open, leaving these open to the air. That way evaporation will naturally happen. It'll be slow, but it'll happen. Now, like I said, everything is open, bypass. Any water that's coming in is going to go out. So, yeah. I'm thinking about blocking the rain catchment intake to solve a lot of issues. I may take one of these plastic bags and just set up the ladder and wrap around the top of it. That way any moisture I do get doesn't go through the system and I don't have to worry about it. I think I will do that. And I'm going to use a plastic bag because, one, it's black in color. It's going to last one season outside. And it's going to warm up eventually in the sun when it's something like it's black, right? But before I do that, I'm going to have to bust out the on-demand. So let's go ahead and do that. Since we made it. First things first, I'm going to take my shoes off and move the bed. Move the bed a little bit anyways. Let me get rid of this heater. It's being a total pain right now in the way. Put him back over here. Alright. Kick this bed over to the side, guys, and then we'll be alright. Move it back a ways from there. So, the pump I'll leave in here because I think it'll be fine. Pretty sure. Well, there is a little bit of water in it. Okay, well, let me grab a rag. And I'm going to tilt the pump up. I don't know if you guys can even see me right now. Probably not. There wasn't much water in there, so whatever. I'll lean his butt up against the wall. If there is any water, that rag's going to capture it. Okay, so take this bad boy with, and just so it doesn't freeze and damage it. And the pump, I'm not too worried about. It should dry out. There's hardly any in there. Everything else made it. Starlink filters, cool. Sounds good to me. So this guy will come with the on-demand. Go from there. Alright. Let's put him near the edge. Alright. So I think that's it for today, guys. Let me show you some more views outside the tiny house windows. We're right next to a set of train tracks. Lots of wind turbines. And it is damn cold, I'll tell you what. We're gonna help the homeowner by being a wind block for him this winter. That's for sure. Anyways, propane's disconnected, so no worries there. It's sealed outside. Like I said, I'm gonna grab a ladder and film me covering up the rain catchment. That way I don't have to worry about anything freezing in here, which will be wonderful. Yeah, so what I'll do, be on the safe side, I'm going to plug this sink because I have it disconnected now. Okay, and then over here, oh, my toes. There. Put that over top of the incoming airport. That'll work. And here's the outside view. Get a little corner view of the new neighbor's backyard. But other than that, guys, I'm out of here. Solar battery bank is going to be keeping my batteries nice and warm. Gives it a little dump load to keep everything hunky-dory happy. It's going to come on at 13 volts. It's going to shut off at 12.8. So batteries and sand will be nice and cozy warm. And The battery overvolting is still going to happen, there's no doubt. Because I had battery overvolting when I was running the air conditioning and everything else in here. And as the winter months come by, guys, you know, solar panels, when they're super cold, they're more efficient. And they're cold, believe me. So everything's working out. Alright, I'm going to load up some stuff and get out of here and go from there. So see you guys out there. Alrighty guys, so you can see it's quite on a lean because of the way they parked it, but is what it is. Kind of tight for me getting in there too, but it is what that is. So I put the ladder away, but I double wrapped that garbage bag over top of the intake for the gutters. So any water is just going to shed over the side, and I got it zip tied on there for the winter. But anyways, the bypasses and everything are still open anyways, just in case we do get some water. I know when I was up there, you can see it dripping. A little bit came out. So, yeah. We're all set. I got the tankless loaded. I checked to my dad's trailer. He had a can of paint that I gave him, the black paint. I'm taking that home as well. Don't need the paint freezing and ruining it. So there we go. Tiny house, new location.